So guys, I have read some of you guys DM messages and some of you guys are saying, Nads, I can't understand how a grandmother can do all of these things and sleep well at night. Like, you guys cannot understand. Now, I cannot come here and speak for her and her mindset and her mentality. What I can speak about is my experiences with her and what her son, who is the father of my child, told me about his mom. That's the only thing I can tell you guys. I can speak on how I experience her and what I think about her, but I can't tell you what is going on through her mind now and how she live with herself after all of this. But this is what I gathered. Now, first and foremost, she was not happy that her son was marrying someone outside of France because it is her dream that all her grandchildren be French born citizen, and not only that, but French be the first language of all her grandchildren, and French culture and cultural practice takes priority and dominance over everything else. That's her belief, that's her dream, that's what she wants. So therefore, she has no real respect for the fact that I am Jamaican and that my son is part Jamaican, because currently my son is being raised with no feelings towards Jamaica. You understand me? Basically, he sees Jamaica as a bad place because it's what his grandparents are feeding him. My son literally have nightmare that I am going to come and kidnap him and take him to Jamaica. And Jamaica is this horrible place that he don't ever want to be. You understand? Because that's what they fed him. That's what they led him to believe. Instead of believing that Jamaica is this great place, he don't see Jamaica as this great place. You understand? So the grandparents, don't think that I have anything positive to offer to my son because they see French and being French as superior to being Jamaican. Now, with that mindset, come on, they're not seeing anything that they are doing is wrong. You understand? They don't see what they're doing is wrong because for them, they want French grandchildren. So therefore, it's education and everything should be French dominance. Come on, guys. For those of you who are following my story from the beginning, I've said multiple times that when I lived there with them, the grandmother was literally in my face daily, screaming at me to tell me to stop speak English and Jamaican to my child. Can you imagine the audacity of this woman to tell me to stop speak my own language to my child and that I should speak only French to my child and I should learn French so that I can speak French to my child? Come on, guys. So that's why she don't see whatever she's doing as wrong, because she don't regard me as somebody who can contribute anything positive to my son's life. So therefore, they see themselves as superior. So that's why I feel like they can live with whatever they are doing. Not only that, guys, but you have to understand that she, according to her, lose her son, which is my ex-husband. Now, my ex-husband was her everything. He was not just her son. He was her best friend, her confidant, her protector, her savior, everything. And now that he's gone, my son is the only living thing on this earth remaining for her son that she loves so much. Her golden boy that she loves so much. So she's going to do whatever it takes to hold on to my son. Because in her mind, this is what I feel. I feel like when she got the news that my ex-husband died, she feel like that I am going to come there and I'm going to take my son from them and take my son to Jamaica and she would never see him again. She don't want that because, like what I said, she want my son to remain in France, French to be the primary education that he receive, and he should be this perfect Frenchman idea that she have in her head. And she is trying to hold on to the last piece of her now deceased son, which is my son. So she don't see anything that she's doing is wrong. In her eyes, she's willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that her dreams takes priority over everything else. So this is not about whether or not what is best for my son or what is good for my son or the fact that it might be a good idea that my son have a good relationship with his mother or anything like that. No, it's not anything about that. They don't care about that. It's just about what she wants and what she believes and what she thinks is right. So she will stop at nothing to make sure that she get what she wants. Therefore, that's why she wants parental rights. She wants parental rights because she wants to make sure that she have the perfect French grandchild of her dreams. So she don't see what she's doing is wrong. She don't see what she's doing is wrong, guys. And you have to understand that we are dealing with somebody who lacks taking accountability. Nothing that she do is ever wrong. Even when everybody in the family, my ex-husband, her other daughter-in-law, everybody tell her, listen to me, you're wrong. Nads never do this. This is not true. She don't take no accountability. She not even know how to say, Nadia, I'm sorry. She literally scream in my face and curse me without taking accountability. Remember, I taught the story already. Like this lady accused me of something that I didn't do. Her husband said, Nads never do that. My ex-husband, that is her son, look upon her and tell her, Nads never do that, Nads never say that. Her other daughter-in-law, look upon her and tell her, Nads never do that, Nads never say that. And instead of she say, Nadia, I'm sorry for the misunderstanding or whatever, this woman literally looked me in my face and said, it is my fault that she misunderstood me. No, that's the type of person we are dealing with. A type of person who do not know how to apologize. A type of person who do not know how to take accountability. A type of person who feels like nothing they do is ever wrong. So how do you even reason with somebody of that mental capacity? Like there's no reasoning because she do not see anything that she is doing as wrong. So when you guys come forth and you guys are asking me, Nads, how she sleep with herself? She sleep perfectly fine, I'm sure. Because she don't see anything that she's doing is wrong. And I'm sure if she should come forth and talk her side of the story, when she done ball her crocodile tears and spin and turn and twist and turn, probably wanna sorry for she and start cuss me too. Because she's a master manipulator and she's a master of what she is doing. She's very strategic in everything that she does. And she have this little child wrapped around her fingers, doing her bidding, peep peep cluck cluck. Like my son, know the exact court date, know exactly what happened in court. Even when the court case gets thrown off, he knows. Like why a minor child, needs to know all of these things. Because first and foremost, my child is not allowed in the courtroom where the criminal charges took place. His lawyer was what come and represent him. So why my son need to know what took place in court and the exact thing? Why my son need to know all the things? There are some things that my son speak out of his mouth that are of adult content. How does my son know these things and why a child his age should be exposed to knowing these adult things? It's clear that she's feeding him these things and making him get upset and thinking it's mommy's fault. It's mommy's fault why I'm angry. It's mommy's fault why I'm going through this. It's mommy's fault why this is happening. It's mommy's fault why that is happening. That's how my son sees it. So a lot of you guys out there are saying, Nads, why are you still fighting? Why are you still fighting? You have to understand, he is a minor child. And everything that he's saying out of his mouth is fed by his grandmother. Because a minor child of his age is not supposed to know certain adult information, and my son knows because she fed it to him. She fed it to him. Remember, you know, my son look at me and tell me, listen, I want you to face your punishment. So I'm not going to stop the visitation because I fear if I stop the visitation with you, then you won't have a reason to stay here in France and then you will leave France and not face your punishment. Which child at his age speaks like that? He's getting it from somewhere. He's getting it from somewhere. So no, the grandmother don't feel any way about what she's doing because she don't value me and she don't think I add value to my son's life. We don't share the same views on life either. You understand me? We don't have the same parenting style. We don't have the same mentality. So therefore, because we are so different in person, she feels like, listen to me, this lady not have the capacity to raise this child like how she see fit and what her vision is. So she disregard me. She don't think I have anything positive to contribute. So she don't see what she doing is wrong. She don't see what she doing is wrong. So guys, you have to know the character of the people that you're facing. And a person who don't see the wrongs in what they do and don't take accountability and a person who is not able to apologize when they are wrong, those type of people, guys, they sleep well at night. Trust me, them sleep well at night. Anyway, guys, may I answer on comments them as soon as I can, and may I answer DM messages them as soon as I can. Big up on yourself out there, people. Thanks for the love and support. And for those of you who are donating to the GoFundMe, thank you so much. I will use it and I will make sure pay to all of these fees that I'm facing. Because yeah, me no want them come lock me up for them fee, because if me not pay them, I don't know if I can be arrested for not paying them or whatever. So yeah, that's what you guys' money will go towards. I will make sure pay these fees that yeah, me no want have no more problem with the law. Big up on yourself out there, people. Thank you so much. Peace. I'm out. Bye guys.